of Florida and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the UAB Blazers. The Blazers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the USF Bulls offense will get the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The inside handoff. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To throw, it's Tate. Quickly complete. Turning it on! He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Still running at the 35. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, USA.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation when those pass rushers, Palmer, are going to come upfield and those situations when you can take advantage of the defense.
Yeah, I would love a David Pollock just running at me free and then finding a way to negotiate and throw around a guy that just knew he was going to be getting a sack. That feels so good. Complete the screen and keep the drive alive.
Right on the money.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Gonna look downfield again. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Blazers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take... Oh, he's got some space. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Blazers will hustle to the line. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Off the play fake on first down, to throw. Got him downfield. Powers through. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. And the Blazers look to do some damage in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Finds his big tight end. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Blazers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, UAB! Fitted in the window for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
He'll bring him back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but couldn't keep his feet, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Wants to throw, it's Tate. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Makes the grab. It's Anderson. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looking to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown Bulls.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
DB's right up on the receivers. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Tight end now in motion. Trying to impose their will with the run. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Tate. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. On 1st and 10 from the 38. They just keep firing. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown Bulls! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Got his man out of the backfield. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Breaks into the open. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All by himself down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UAB.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Tate. Get it out on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. With the catch, it's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving out to the right. Turning it on. And he affects his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Bulls will line up to kick off and start the second half.
South Florida, 17. UAB, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
From the gun on third down. Finds the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. To the air on second down. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Makes the catch. It's Diggs. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one.
Makes the grab at the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Gain of 35 on the play. First and goal, UAB.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Barges ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've been outstanding on third down all day long, and they could use one here on third and goal. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked off his feet.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
And there just has not been a lot to write home about this year for this football team. Offensively, defensively, or even on special teams. Just not a lot of bright spots this season.
To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, USF. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
UAB, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. And the Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Blazers with the 1st and 10.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, after putting up 5 sacks in their last game, this defense was hungry for more coming into this one, and they knew it was going to be maybe a little bit tougher going up against this offensive line. They've had some struggles in this game so far getting to the QB, but they finally got to him there.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Diggs. There he goes. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to fire. Escapes the sack. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away, because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone.
Touchdown, Blazers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Under fire. Got a man, it's Anderson. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Bulls come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Caught behind the line. It's Howard. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, UAB. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Tate. It's complete to the left. Push down for the tackle. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback extends the play. Gets the first himself. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. On his feet at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. Touchdown, South Florida. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. 4th down, gotta have it here. He wants a big play here late. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. All wideouts, no backs. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So this offense can capitalize off the desperate 4th down attempt and failure, and they can pad their lead. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bulls hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Bulls! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meet Coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Zings it complete to the right. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. Game on the line. Offense. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and down. They'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Bulls! The defense putting points on the board. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to